Okay, well, we have new developments in the weather models here, so we're going to jump right there. Viper's quiet now. The change is not tomorrow. The change is for a system Friday, and that's gaining steam. And why do you see these changes, right? I mean, I understand a lot of people might think, well, if you know it's on the weather model, why does the model keep changing? Well, of course, the atmosphere is a fluid. It's really dynamic and things change. But a lot of times these systems will come off the Rockies and they may be a little further south than the previous look at the weather models or a little further north. So I'll show you that in just a moment. This is pretty much locked in. There's this little band of snow that's going to drop down and it'll be hitting the region and hitting some dry air. So putting a cutoff line pretty much right there, Huntington, Charleston. Let's go over to Summersville. Let's watch what happens. There it is, 7 in the morning. It's coming down Jackson County, Vinton, Athens, and this will stick. There won't be much. There won't be much because it's also moving pretty quickly. And then you'll notice maybe a few flurries back here all the way to Moorhead, but those are not a really big deal. And even through 1 o'clock, maybe a tiny little squall. It's just that it could be a little slick in spots in the morning. Here comes the new one. This is the new trend. Now, I'll tell you that the previous model came right up Pikeville, and the edge was right through Charleston and right up I-79. So watch the position now. Oh, it's starting to go there already by 2, 3 in the morning. And it's going to be about 20 degrees. So now this is sticking, and this is the new thing. Again, Huntington was never in the game. Louisa was never in the game in the last couple models. So just because there's one model that did it doesn't mean that is the final answer. But the trend is now a little further west. So more of us could easily be involved in slick roads early on Friday before the warmer air presses in, tries to melt that. But it's all gone by about 3 in the afternoon. So we could have another morning commute that's a mess on Friday. And then this is Sunday, mid-morning. This also trended west. So obviously, we'll see how those trends will unfold. This is the result of that. I tend to think that, you know, the model's trying to kick out 5, 6 inches over here at Marlinton. Maybe a little hot here, but this 2 and 3 inch look, I like that. Summersville, Fayetteville, Pineville, mainly on the grass, and even 2 maybe a little much around Charleston. But again, the fact that it's at 7 in the morning, you know, it starts at 3, but by 7 you wake up and there could be some accumulating snow on the ground. That could be complicated. And then again, west of Huntington, doesn't appear to be much whatsoever. So we may need to take these highs down. Tomorrow 36 with that cold front, 39 Friday. And again, that may be a little optimistic, but either way, probably need to bump the chances up too by the time we see again at 7 o'clock. Saturday 42, and then Sunday, there is another little mix coming through, and rapid system